Good morning, good morning, good morning, my beautiful people. Good morning. Welcome to Jess Althea's channel. Welcome to the Jag fam. Yes, guys, for those of you who are tuning in for the first time, welcome to Jess Althea's channel, where I do hair, makeup, lifestyle videos. Check my channel out. And for my OG subscribers, welcome back to the channel for another Sunday morning edition of makeup video, guys. Yay. All right, today I'll be doing some high-low products, some high-end products mixed in with my drugstore brands. I do that all the time, but I want you to see that that can be done, and then we'll come up with a beautiful look. I'm going pretty neutral today because I have a bright green skirt on, and that's not the vibe I'm going for color on the eyes, so it will clash. So I'm doing a neutral face, neutral eyes, and everything. So let's get into today's video. I'm going to be using stuff that I got from Sephora, from the brands Lancome. I'm going to be using Too Faced, and then I'm going to be using some Juvia's Place products, as well as some products I got from Target, my Thread Beauty products as well, mixed in with my NYX, etc. So let's get into today's video, guys. All right, so we're gonna start off with the brows. I'm not gonna really do them on camera, but I'm just gonna introduce the product. It's my NYX Micro Brow Pencil. You're quite familiar with this. You can get it online at Amazon. You can get it at Target, Walmart, and pretty much any beauty supply store. I'm using the shade Espresso, which matches my color well, so I'm gonna do this off camera. All right, so now that those are on, I'm gonna lift my brows a little bit, and I'm gonna go in with my Thread Beauty Concealer. I'm just gonna put a little bit at the back of my hand, and I'm gonna shape the brows up. I use this shade. It's about 2 to 3 shades brighter than my brow, and just carve out the brow bone. I use the brow as a lifting contour for my face, so I put them a little bit up. The natural shape is going down, which will droop your face a bit, so I lift my brows up a bit so that it will give my face a lift. That's a lot. I'll get the excess off, put on the other brow. So that's the idea. So we'll do the other one off camera and then come back to blend the brows out. So high-low products. So those are 2 drugstore products, Thread Beauty and NYX Cosmetics. So I blended that out. Brows are looking a little bit wonky today, but I'm gonna go in with my Lancome Tati Doll foundation, and I'm going to be mixing that in with my NARS Soft Matte. This is a little bit dark, so I'm gonna mix this in just because it's a bit lighter. So I'm gonna put both products on the back of my hand and mix those in, and then apply to my face. And these are considered 2 higher end products, NARS and your Lancome. So mixing these 2 products in, and they have a soft matte finish. I'm gonna blend that in with my brush. I hope you enjoyed last week's video about my 2024 decisions, how I will be proceeding. Check out that video after you're done this video, my last Sunday morning edition. Make sure you blend it in well. blending will be your friend. Whether you use a brush or a sponge, it's your preference. The tool doesn't matter, the outcome. This is an individual sport. All right, today I'm going to be contouring with my Thread Beauty. It is a foundation stick. Now this is a very dark color that I have here, so I'm just going on with a slight amount and I will blend that out. Be careful because this can get really dark. It has a cool tone, so just really small amounts. I'm also in the interim going to go in with my high-end product, my Too Faced Born This Way from the brand Too Faced, yes. Concealer under the eye. Start shaping that out. I'll allow that to sit until I blend out my contour product. I'm going to mix this in with my thread. So I'm mixing high and low, literally. This is a little bit brighter, but the other one has more coverage. So I mix them for effect. All right, then I'm going to be blending out my contour. Get my contour brush, and then, like I said, a little goes a long way because this is very dark, so we don't want it to look so muddy. Just tap that in, blend it in. Just gives you a nice shadow. Nothing bright, and then I will go in with a bronzer product to warm it up a little bit. Just gives you a nice shadow in, nothing overly. Just a nice light shadow, just bringing back the structure of my face. And I'm going up a little bit higher because I really want to contour my chunky cheeks. Yes, I know there are chunkier cheeks out there, but for my purpose and how I would like to do my contour, that is what I'll be doing. All right, and then I am going to go in to blend out my concealer under the eye. I've used Born This Way, which is a high end, and I've combined it with Thread Beauty, which is a drugstore brand. I'm gonna use this brush. It's not clean. Make sure you are using clean brushes. I love this brush, so even when I wash my brushes, I tend to just end up going back to this one when it's in use because it blends so well. It's a brush from Real Techniques, which is a drugstore brand, and it's absolutely a great brand of brushes. So I'd say if you want a good set of brushes, get your Real Technique brushes as well. I have purchased brushes from Sephora collection, but those are on the lower end. They do have varying tiers of brushes you can acquire. And I'll blend the other side out of camera. Now I'm going in with no other than Miss Charlotte Tilbury herself. And like I said, I'm using every bit of this. I do have a small setting powder, but I'm finishing this one. So Charlotte Tilbury is on the higher end. And I'm gonna use that, her Flawless Filter, Airbrush Flawless Filter powder to seal in the concealer under my eyes. And like I said last week or a couple weeks, I'm creping out everything, and it's not done yet. It is not yet finished. when it comes to my high-end products that are much more costly, nothing will go to waste. And that should also go for everything you have. Waste not, want not. So I do that to seal in my fine lines, my laugh line, to make sure that the product is going all the way in, and it prevents creasing. It will crease, but it the product from bubbling up really early. So that helps me do that. I'm just going to go back in my brows just to shape them up a little bit, because some of the extra product just got lost in it. So I'm gonna just shape them up just a little bit, just to clean them up a tad, a little bit more crisp. And depending on my mood, sometimes I like my brows really small, and then other times I go a little medium-sized brow. So just work with your brows and just go with the flow, whatever you desire. Make it your look. All right, I'm gonna go in again with some bronzer product, and this is Juvia's Place, and it is the Bronze Bronzer Palette. And this is a drugstore brand. You can get it at Ulta and Target and on their local website. Just warming back up my face. And I think the Tati Doll oxidizes. It's beautiful, but it oxidizes a lot. So just be careful with that. That's why I had to brine the shade a bit. And I'm gonna go in again with my powder from Charlotte Tilbury just to do some reverse contouring. Just get all that. Clean that up. Give it a little bit more. All the pan drop out of the pan. Me say, girls, we over here are conservating. A little down the bridge of the nose. All right. Nothing too much. All right, then I am going in with my Sephora beautiful, beautiful color. Now, I don't know where the Sephora products land, somewhere in the middle. It's the Sephora collection. So they're like a mid-range product. They're a make of the higher end brands and the lower end, somewhere in between. But I love this blush, this corally looking brush, and this is the only bold color I'll be using today. And I'm gonna go back in with the powder puff just to blend that out into the other product. Yeah. All right, let's quickly get into the eye look, and I'm going in with this other Juvia's Place product. It's the Warrior Palette by Juvia's. Very neutral products. Again, this is a drugstore brand, and so this is on the lower end of products. I'm sure there are lower ends, but as it relates to what I'm doing today, this is on the low end. This is a drugstore brand product. All right, let's get some brushes because I didn't prepare for that. All right, this is not a very technical look. I'm just going in with the brown over my eye, just over the crease, and then I'm gonna go in with the lighter color on the lid. And this is a one brush act, and this brush is from Amazon. I'll link some brushes below in the description box that are on the lower end and options for the higher end. Honestly, I really don't have any higher end brushes because I realize they perform the same as of now. Well, me not have none, so me don't know how the other one them perform. Whoa, whoa, whoa. I'm gonna go in with the same brush. And I go in with this darker shade, just a tad, because it's only dark. We don't wanna do too much, just on the outer aspect. Just right on the V, just to darkness up, deepen it just a tad. Not bringing it in too far. All right, I'm gonna go back in with the other shade just to blend that out. Blend them together. And then I'm gonna go in with this flat brush and go in with this lighter shade directly on my lid. Like I said, nothing fussy, just a nice, neutral, fresh look. And then just clean that up with the other brush with the original color. Everything just blends nice and seamless. So that's like a nice full cut crease. Nothing technical, nothing overly done. And then with a very flat brush, I'm just going in with the tip just to tie the end under the eye in with a darker shade. I'm actually mixing the shades just to give it some more done up finish look. And overall, this is a neutral, soft glam. No glitter, no gold, no nothing. Just to tie it in. See, it's a little more finished look, complete look. And then I'm going to, the next brand I have is my Milani Make It Last Lashes. But before I go on, I'm just going to spray my face. And MAC is more on the higher end. I'm going to use a Fix It Stay Over and just to melt everything in. It's a lot of matte and soft matte products and powders. It's a little perfume. This is Daisy by Marc Jacobs. Just to put that on while my face dries down. And then I'm just going in with my Milani highly rated lash extension. And I'm just going to just put that on. Complete the look. It gives your eyes such a pop. Just make sure you don't mess your face up, cause child. See the difference? Beautiful. Does make a difference. And then I do have this Milani lipstick, and I'm not even going to contour my lips. I'm going to just, I'm not lining, just go right in as I try to. It gives it a nice pouty look. And this is again a Milani product. It's number 55, Banana Beige. And that's a Drugstore brand. And so this is the finished look, guys. I'm not changing earring, not changing here. So this is a finished look, guys. Thanks for tuning in back to Jess Althea's channel, Sunday morning makeup videos. This morning again we did a high-low look. I am looking like an egg because my hair needs doing, but yes, I love the outcome. Nice neutral look. Thanks again for tuning into Jess Althea's channel. Welcome to the Jag fam, and until next time, bye guys.